Good evening, it's Melissa with Meraki Healing Arts, and we're going to do another read using the Keepers of Light. That's a deck by Kyle Gray. Sacred Destiny, Cosmic Messages, and the Secret Language of Light transmissions from your soul from Denise Jarvie. So, Keepers of the Light is a deck by Kyle Gray, and it has Ascended Masters. So Buddhas, gods, goddesses, spiritual, highly evolved spiritual beings who were on this earth as healers, messengers, prophets, diverse countries and timelines, and we're going to tap into that energy and slow my energy down. Tap into that energy of the Keepers of Light and ask for guidance. For which Ascended Masters are near us at this time for our soul mission, who are guiding us energetically. And keep seeing one of my guides flip out there that I've been working with. Serapis Bay. Why these cards are sticking a little tonight. This particular deck. Ooh. Okay, we have a button. They're sticking. So, but we're gonna take it, I guess. The first card out. Mary Magdalene, the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Very interesting because I've had a lot of downloads and messages this year, and I have never worked with Magdalene energy, but Order of the Rose and Mary Magdalene was something that was coming out in channeled messages and in reads from other readers to me, things that would just pop up. So so maybe you are tapping into that energy as well, stepping into the role of a spiritual teacher, and Mary Magdalene is one of your guides. So remember that you have something important to share. Follow your inner call and don't let anything stop you. Divine feminine teacher role. And the next card out, the next Ascended Master that's appearing is Shekinah, the sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So joyful, playful, going with the flow, being fully aligned with your sacred self, your sacred sacral power, your sexual power. It's not just sexual, it's creative and it's powerful. That's where all of our creative energy comes from, is the sacral and solar plexus. So when you are tapped into that sacred, powerful, sacred sexuality, male or female, helps you to tap into your gifts and be able to unleash those. And white eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. We may not all know all of the pieces of our lineage, but the guides, the ascended masters, are telling you that you have done enough soul work now, that the ancestral patterns, the ancestral wounds, things that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation, are no longer yours to carry. You can unleash that yoke, that burden from your soul. I'm seeing an energetic soul tie. It's not really being cut, it's just disintegrating. It's disintegrating. So it was like a energy cord wrapped around you, wrapped through your DNA and wrapped around your body, and it's dissolving. It's dissolving. So no longer being bound, no longer being bound by the past, by the hurts of the family lineage. The next card out is the Miriam, Sacred Vision. This one's very reminiscent of a read that I did this morning with the, it was from the Goddess Meditation deck, which is not even a tarot deck. It is a birth doula deck. And it had two feminine back to back, and the card was Power. This card is the Miriam, Sacred Vision. It has two feminine energies, two ascended masters there, with a lily in the middle. Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Death lily, peace lily, that white, it's like a tiger. This is like a tiger lily, but I'm seeing it as like a death lily because it's a white lily. You know, just reminds me of the funeral arrangements. So you know, this may be again that ancestral, releasing of that ancestral thing, releasing hurts from parents, hurts from your entire family lineage, choosing to forgive in order to heal. Now, if there are still people in your family lineage that have hurt you, choosing to forgive does not mean that you have to allow those people in, allow those people to still hurt you in any way, if they have done so, or place their judgment and projections onto you. But you can forgive for yourself so that you are not holding bitterness and anger in yourself, which creates health problems. It creates anxiety, anger, all of that. I always tell people, a feeling of dis-ease, a feeling of discomfort, a feeling of not being comfortable with a situation, a feeling, you know, a negative feeling is a feeling of dis-ease. And what does that mean? It's going to create disease in your body when you're at dis-ease. So you forgive others for your own well-being, so that you're not holding the anger and the bitterness, which affects your heart, your liver, and your kidneys. You have to release. So see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. You can release with love. You know, two things can be true at one time. You can love people of your past and still know that there were flaws and there were broken things in those people. And you can release someone with love whether they're on the other side or they're here on the earth plane, whether you are choosing to allow that person into your energy, into your world at all anymore, you can still release with love. And that's what the Miriam is guiding and assisting you through. A wonderful meditation that you can do if you're working on that, if you're trying to heal those issues with difficult people in your life and in your family lineage. You can go to Recovery Dharma. Go online, look for Recovery Dharma, and should be able to find on their page not just pages from the Buddhist principles from the Recovery Dharma book, but also guided meditations that you can print or you can listen to on forgiveness, on compassion, and a beautiful one is one on equanimity. So the guided meditation on equanimity is about the acceptance that you are you and I am me, and I accept you just as you are. I allow you to be just as you are. It's a detachment from holding on to an outcome having to be a certain way about a certain person, place, or thing. The beautiful way that that particular meditation works, and I love this, is you send kind thoughts to a person, place, or thing. It could even be an event in time. And so you start with a neutral, more neutral person, place, or thing, and you do the meditation. And then you move on to a person who's a little challenging, and you do the meditation, and you send the loving, kind words and thoughts. And then finally you move to a person, place, or thing that is a little more troubling, a little more challenging, a little more vexing to your soul. What I love about that is that you're not just jumping in head first and saying, well, I'm going to work on forgiving this person who has really chapped my butt and hurt me. It's like you're starting and letting that energy build so that you're more fully in the detachment and forgiveness energy before you are confronting the energy or the thought of the more challenging person or situation. So yeah, that's a beautiful one to work on if you're dealing with that. So the sacred vision of the Miriam, helping you to choose forgiveness for your own healing, and remembering that love has no boundaries, so you can send love energetically to a situation. And it could even be sending it back in time to your inner child, to events that happened to you, or to yourself at a moment in time. If you had a situation with a partner that, emotionally damaged you in some way, you can focus on that event. You can focus on yourself and the person that you were at that time, and send that love and that healing to it. And that healing energy that you're sending, there are no boundaries to that energy being able to connect and transmute a timeline. And the final card is the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. So whether you believe in a solo Holy Spirit or energetic Holy Spirits, multiple, expect miracles. Know that the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirits are with you. Angelic guides are present with you. And that only the energy of love is real. Everything else is a falsehood. Everything else is a distortion and a deception of what the Creator is and what we all are. So expect miraculous healing as you work with these particular guides and energies. Next card pull is going to be from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck from Denise Lynn. Beautiful energy. Thank you. Thank you, guides and masters. Don't want to leave that energy. I want to stay. I want to sit in that energy. It's just so beautiful. Stay with me. Wow. I'm going to push myself to finish through this read. I'm really wanting to go into a deep meditation with these guides right now. But since I started the read, and I told you I would do 4 decks, I will honor my word. And try not to be too distracted. Okay, take the one that flipped. Oh, great. I'll take that. Absolutely claim that. The card that came out was abundance and a lot of flowers there. So blossoming abundance in all areas of your life. That is what you're working towards as you heal, as you ascend, as you heal the wounded parts of your soul, as you piece together the fragments of your soul and merge and heal and transmute broken pieces and timelines of your soul. It will allow more abundance in all areas of your life to flow. A couple of cards kind of fell out and really jumped. They just kind of fell out. So we have standstill. Remembering to take those quiet moments with your guides and ancestors and just being in the present moment. You may feel like things are at a standstill, but know that the abundance and the blossoming abundance is coming. Just don't get overly anxious about it. If you feel that there's a lull, there's a reason for the lull. You're supposed to take this moment and really connect in with your guides and some healing work right now. And the final card out was delight. And I'm seeing this, the bird as the messengers. So the messengers are delighted to know that you are here and you're connecting and you're hearing the message. Yeah. So they're honoring you for that, for following where you were led. That's really cool. The next card out is the next pull is from Cosmic Messages. It's an oracle deck. It has no maker on the deck that I can see. Oh, and we have give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. A whole lot of that coming out tonight with this read and another read that I posted tonight about loving and honoring and cherishing the needs of your inner child. So giving yourself the love, allowing yourself to have the playfulness, quit critiquing yourself, quit quit name calling. I'm hearing name calling. Quit name calling yourself. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself as if you would talk to a loved one, a child or a friend, or, how would you talk to someone that you love? And if you wouldn't talk to someone that you love that way, why would you talk to yourself that way? So, yeah, very, yeah. Something I did a whole lot of in my life was critique myself and not be very kind to myself. So I had to break out of that. So keep pushing, you'll get there. What else? Okay. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. Let me find some time for a massage and Reiki treatment. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I already know who I'm going to. Yeah. Very, very skilled massage therapist who also is a Reiki master and a fantastic drum circle artist. And yeah, I've been feeling called to her energy for a few weeks here, so time to reconnect. And our final card pull is going to be from the Secret Language of Light. And that is from Denise Jarvie. Spirits, guides, ancestors, ascended masters. Give us the cards we need to see. The greatest and highest good of the collective. Well, I'm not going to take those. Those just dropped. There we go. And we have card number 2, Awakening. So going through another awakening, another. Look at all that. Solar plexus. Big, powerful solar plexus awakening. So self-worth, which aligns with all of that forgiveness and loving the inner child. So you could tune into sound frequency healing when you're doing your meditation or as you sleep, focusing on the solar plexus, healing the inner child, forgiveness, releasing familial wounds, and frequencies for forgiveness. All right, I hope everyone has a blessed night. I have a beautiful piece of carrot cake sitting there staring at me in a meditation with the Ascended Masters that I want to get into. So I think I'm going to have some decaf coffee and I'm going to have half of that piece of beautiful fat cake and enjoy some alone time. So have a great night, everyone.